So we're gonna go and say hello to the people watching the VODs on the YouTube channel. Hi. Hello.
Heyo.
Hi, VOD Squad.
Hello.
How is
Hi,
everybody
VOD
doing?
Squad.
Hi. Hello. Welcome. We got more D&D. Greenie, play that funky music, please. If you may. Very nice, very nice. And now, who is going to roll the dreaded D4 to start the session? Oh my god. Rexmoa.
Who is it?
What?
Oh, poor.
Yeah,
No, let's
It's
do it
fine.
again. He
Alright,
did
yeah,
last
That's
no
week.
one.
fine. We gotta play. Oh, well.
You know what? You know what? Okay.
Hey,
you know what? I
look,
was about to
the
say.
opposite of 2 is Kipper.
I was about to say. I was gonna
I
take
can
the
do
other
it.
way around. So yes, Kipper, what is the thing that happened last session, if you will?
Okay, last session, I believe, started with, and I'm definitely not scrolling through to see if Dishonor made notes.
Oh boy.
It's definitely there somewhere.
It started off with us waking up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we went back to our rooms. We fell asleep. Let's see. Oh wow, this is so detailed.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, this is so much. You know, I'm just gonna go off based what I remember. We all wake up and we go. I think there was a little bit of chatting. Dang nabbit, there was chatting, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Taurin's feeling pretty down in the dumps, pretty dumpy. Like, her mouth is bluer, and I think she's fatigued or something bad's going on there. We all go for breakfast, and we're talking to Rin about stuff, and also Ladyhead, whose name escapes me. I'm so sorry that I forgot so many pertinent details. I promise I'm really enjoying the campaign. Lady Borealis. There was a lot of conversation between, like, just all the party members and Lady Borealis as to what exactly is going on with the disease, and just kind of like, please help Taurin. She's kind of dying. They're like, oh, we'll help Taurin to the best of our abilities. Don't worry, she won't die. And we're all just kind of concerned. Meanwhile, Kipper's like sicking children on Ambrose. Be like, braid that man's hair. Here is some dollar store ribbon I found. And that was enjoyable.
After Ambrose ruined his haircut.
Oh yeah, you cut your hair! Oh, that is good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, ice cream just entered my room and I got distracted. Let's see. Okay, wow, this is so much detail, Dishonor. You're like a spectacular. I think you should become like the assistant to a judge or something.
If you
Let's see.
go back to when we like spoke with like very key people, like Vithius, for example, I have every single word she said written down.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow. Okay, I think we were talking about, like, you guys also revealed to Borealis that you two were the holders of the stones and the chosen guardians? What was the specific name that was chosen? I'm like
Shard bearers,
The
champions.
stone bearers.
the stone bears. I'm like entirely emotionally based in this game, so very often the stoned bears, Greenie. Okay. Yeah. And one of the things I definitely remember, because I think Kipper and Ren, as usual, were getting a little heated at each other. Not like overly, but like a little passive aggressively. Kipper doing it out of the fear of, Taurin getting donked up and I don't know why Kipper thought that Taurin was gonna be able to stay with Lady Borealis as she's being treated, and Lady Borealis is like, no, sorry, no one can stay here, and like Kipper was getting like a little like, but at least Ren brought us down the stairs to explain who the third member of the party was, and that was a person like basically the brother of Ren, essentially, that grew up with Ren on the streets, knew Ambrose from the orphanage, but Ambrose just didn't stick around long enough to get to know him. And yeah, his name was Echoes, but Ren and him got in a fight with the Shadow Druids, and when he was hit by something from them, it was almost like there was nothing left. Like his body was there, but it was just an empty husk. Like there was no life. Healing spell wasn't working, and Revivify wasn't working. So now they're just constantly casting Repost to keep him alive. Yeah. And then Kipper like inspected a little bit and was like, huh, interesting theory, because I love spewing theories. It is very fun. And then past that, dang nabbit. I think we did explain a little bit about how Crenia potentially would be destroyed.
I mean, that was
I apologize.
pretty much it. You guys just had a chat about...
Forgot the big thing that happened at the end.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough. What is
Wait,
the big
let me.
thing?
I'm a read.
The big thing.
Yeah.
It's a very small part of the last paragraph that I wrote
Oh.
because it was mostly me
Oh
just,
my
like,
goodness. I don't know why I didn't remember this was like last session. Yeah, Ambrose buried his dad. Ambrose straight up buried his dad, and we watched as he mourned. Yeah, buried him in I think the courtyard of Borealis's place.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. And that's pretty much how we ended it. Will
Yes,
Ambrose
sir.
ever get out of his trauma? Absolutely not. ZJ's brewing up new trauma in the next session.
Perhaps.
To be truthful, it's more like you learn to deal with your trauma than you actually heal from it.
Exactly. Yeah. Trauma is like a chronic illness. You learn to manage.
So yes, that is pretty much what you guys did. You guys were having a good night at Borealis's manor, the house Trishul place. You exchanged some information with her and Rin, obviously the only ones that are actively trying to help the city, the kingdom of Port Strail, in being, getting better, because there's a lot of things happening to the city, and obviously the higher ups are not doing anything for it. And there is a big tangled mystery within what is going on with the city, and sudden things that have started to pop up. And obviously, Borealis and Rin, by that matter, being the kind souls that they are, they're trying to figure this out. But obviously, they need the help of your party. After the morning, pretty much, because it is still morning as you guys woke up, had some food. Taurin got tested in the lab for her strange disease, which Borealis assured her she would have a cure for. And you guys had a moment to mourn over Ambrose's father figure, who was buried in the courtyard of the large manor. And now all of you are pretty much just resting and relaxing for a moment. That it is true, Borealis did say that you unfortunately could not stay in the upper city, mostly because, well, you do have somebody that is infected, and second of all, the operation requires people to be the eyes of her in the lower city.
Yeah, also we're poor.
Also, yes. Also, you do not fit with the upper city residents. So, she asked Rin to send you back again. So that's where we are right now. We are still in the house of the family Trishul. You guys have just been done with the morning and everything. You know, the kids are still playing around the courtyard. The house obviously has a very automated staff comprised of a lot of machines, robots, automatons that are powered by Borealis, not necessarily by this also strange source of power that has appeared called Stratagem. So, you guys have all done your rites and now stand in the courtyard. What are you guys going to do next? As I said, Rin has been tasked to take you back to the lower city. But if you guys need to do anything, now is the time.
Yeah, if I could do one more thing regarding the grave.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, as I, Ambrose, kind of stand up and make my peace with what I stare at, I realize there's one more thing I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of kneel back down, this time kind of touching the earth itself, where Rin has kind of like molded over the grave. And I will kind of like just feel gently the pommel of my sword, where this, the shard of Vithius is, of course. And I will hesitate for a moment before I kind of speak, just kind of speaking at the ground itself. You have chosen me. Reasons beyond my ability to understand. And for that I am grateful. Mother of the Earth, I cannot put it into words how much I am thankful. But I have a request, Vithius, if you would, please look over my father for me. Grant his body a peaceful slumber, and his after relaxing and safe. He deserves it more than anyone else.
To your words, a few moments of silence pass, Ambrose. The stone gives a soft shine with this jade green colors, and the flowers that are blooming around the handle also kind of pop up a little bit more in response to what you just said. And then they go back to normal once again.
Feeling that kind of like warmth and the flowery nature of Vithius' embrace, I will close my eyes for a moment, just kind of communing in the only way that I can really imagine. And then I will stand up, and I'll just kind of look at the party and kind of glance over at Rin and just kind of nod my head. signaling that I'm done. I'm content and I'm satisfied.
Yeah, Rin is to the side, just kind of letting all of you, give your last goodbyes as you should after obviously casting the spell and making the final resting place of Ambrose's father figure look presentable and decent. Rin will just clap her hands and just say, well, let me know when you're ready.
Could Taurin just like maybe grow a little flower on top?
Yeah.
Like a little grave, like place her palm up there and go bloop. Just, I don't know,
Exactly.
whatever plume, your choice, Dishonor.
Yeah, you are a druid, Taurin, so you can just place your hand there with a little druid craft. You can make something bloom out of thin air. So beautiful flowers adorn the grave.
Like those little
I imagine-
peacefullies.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of what I was thinking. And then also maybe the same type of flower that she had blooming along the base of mine,
Mhm.
my hilt.
The flower, by the way, is the center of the flower is white and it kind of does like a gradient into blue. The petals, the outer side of the petals go into like a very light blue.
There we go. That's pretty.
It is-
Visualize.
It is the same flower that is, as I said, growing from the handle of the blade of Ambrose right now.
Just a little head bow, then Taurin would get up and just kind of go and turn to the party and just nod and go, "Oh, I'm ready. When you guys
Yeah.
are."
What about Kipper and Rexmoa? Do you guys have anything else you want to do before leaving the manor?
Kipper, do you have anything you want to do, Kipper? Anything you would like to do, Kipper?
Oh, I wonder what I would want to do. Well, the grave or the estate specifically?
Kind of like both. I mean, I'm
Oh,
sure we could do the things on the way out, but like, I think the
Yeah.
implication is when we leave this grave, we're probably going to leave the upper ward unless we want
It's
to do
kind of
something along
the way that you said it
Ooh.
kind of made it sound like I was forgetting something. Like is there something specifically?
Hmm.
Oh no, I am forgetting something.
Are you?
Village.
Hmm. Remember.
Don't forget your
Remember,
lines,
Kipper,
Umbrella. Don't
remember.
forget.
Oh. Excuse me, Lady Shining Trinket. Would you happen to have some kind of appraiser on the estate, maybe? Appraiser of many things. Well, she seemed busy.
I was about to say, yeah, Rin would offer all of you in the party that you can talk to Borealis if you need, and obviously at the mention of the appraiser, she would suggest obviously Borealis. And yes, she would say that yes, she would want to help.
Well, that's kind of the problem, is like I don't want her to ask me any more questions. I know how you feel now. I've gained perspective, Shining Trinket. I now sympathize with your complaints. I mean, your worldview.
How can you remember Shining Shrieking, but you can't remember, like, any other names we've heard in our journey?
Oh, that's because Rin is right there. It's in there. It's like right between the Shining and the T ring and the T kid.
So clap.
Let's see.
That's
Yes. You like Rin is saying, she doesn't mind. And remember, by the way, you Taurin specifically was given an earring of message, and she was told that she could communicate whenever they wanted.
I've got a pearl link and you guys don't. If you don't know what that is, it's from Final Fantasy 14.
Pretty much.
That's how they talk to folks.
Pretty much.
Well, lad,
Understood.
you heard her.
Oh, okay. I have items from the orphanage that I would like to appraise for, to see what they do exactly.
So Rin
Yeah.
at this just kind of gestures over to follow and brings you back to the laboratory.
Before we get to the laboratory,
Okay,
is there
okay.
any chance? So I guess Kipper would go to the grave, and maybe after everyone else is kind of dispersed from it and it's less of a focal point.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Is there like a grave, like a stone there?
There is no gravestone, but you know the place where it all happened. So
okay.
you know, like, where it is.
I guess Kipper would put his hand just on like the freshly moved soil. Just be like, thank you for taking care of Ambrose when he needed it.
Mhm.
We'll take care of it from now. And I guess that's pretty much all I say for that.
Yeah, you
And then
take it.
he skips off to like the people that want to appraise stuff.
Yeah, you just kind of like stay for a second, just do that, and then just kind of run again, trying to follow everybody else. And sure, as I said, Rin would take you back to the laboratory. Where you guys already know where the laboratory is at this point because you've already been taken to it. But you would know. You would see at this point, oh, I forgot your little drawings. That's funny. You would see at this point, Borealis is going like from place to place, reading books. You can see her like telling orders to some of the mechanical assistants. Obviously, Percival is also there, doing some other things, working with the samples that were given, and you know, it all looks like, funny, I say this, but it all looks like a well-oiled machine working. And yeah, as you arrive, obviously, Rin would go over to Borealis and she would, gesture her, obviously talk to her and ask her if she could appraise the items, which, she stops doing what she's doing and she walks over to you, just looking very happily at what you have to offer.
So I have what kind of looks like a green gemstone arrow and a bag of warm fuzzy, if that makes sense. It doesn't, by the way. Here, put your hand in.
So, as you present these items, Borealis just goes, "Oh, I can feel a lot of magic coming from these. Would you mind?" And she takes them off your hand. You see,
I didn't even say whether I minded or not yet.
I mean, listen.
I'm so grumpy. No, Kipper does not mind.
Okay, so she takes the arrows. And like you can see her hands, she closes her eyes for a second, her hands start glowing, showing off that she is in fact using magic to detect what kind of items these are. And once she's done with this, it takes a few seconds, but she gasps, kind of like surprised at what you have gotten, and she opens her eyes and she hands you the bag that you have. It is a kind of, well, as I mentioned before, it looks like an ordinary bag. It is made out of cloth that is kind of orange, kind of rust, kind of tone, you know what I mean? Kind of brownish orange. You already know the properties of it. As you open it, it appears empty, but you cannot place anything inside of it. And once you reach inside of it, you can feel small fuzzy objects every time. And as Borealis gives you the bag, she goes, "Oh, this is a bag of tricks." And she like puts a finger up as is like saying, "Hey, hold on." And she pulls her hand inside the bag and pulls out one of these fuzzy objects. Normally for you would have thought it was an illusion because the bag itself seems empty, but she actually pulls out one of these objects. You can see it's like a little, kind of like a ball of like yarn, you know? And once she does, she tosses it to the side onto the ground. Just kind of, not tosses it, but like kind of like drops it onto the ground. And Kipper, would you mind rolling me a D8, please?
Hey, hold on. D8. That's
Okay.
pretty even.
Alrighty. So, as you see the fuzzy object, kind of yarn, kind of like, I don't know, fluff, drop into the ground, it makes a big smoke screen. And out of that, you hear the... is it called belching? No, it's not called belching. But whatever a goat makes. And you see coming out of... Yes. And you see coming out of the smoke a very, very large goat.
How large is very large?
This one is very large. It's not a normal one. This one is very large.
I love how like non-specific that answer was. How large is very large?
It's
It's
large.
very
It's bigger than
large.
you think. That's the more important part. Like if you think about
Is
it,
it like-
I'm thinking
is it
about a
the-
very large goat right now.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
size of a
The height
boulder.
of a person.
The size of a small boulder.
Yes.
Is this just gonna stay in your office now?
Hmm.
It doesn't look like it can make it out of the door.
Is it
So-
alive forever?
So does this bag just summon goats?
Well,
Did you just birth a goat?
Yeah.
she goes, "Oh, no, don't worry. This bag has these fuzzy objects can summon friends for all of you. It could be good, it could be bad. So I would say use it responsibly.
Is
As
this
for
one of the bad outcomes?
She would laugh at your joke. And she goes, as for this friend right here, Percy, can you take care of that? And Percival goes, indeed. And you see like the robot just kind of start like moving the goat away.
Percy, I don't know if it's gonna fit through the door frame, Percy.
But yeah, she would also explain like, oh, so these creatures are going to be friendly for all of you. And you would be able to command them. However, it does have a limit. I do know that you can only pull 3 of these per day.
Since you're the one that pulled the goat out, are you the one that would command the goat at this time?
In theory, yes. However, I am handing you the item, so now you have control over it. Please make it get out of my house.
Goat, can you do a 4-legged dance?
You see, the goat stops, turns his head to look at you, and just does like a little jig, like a little dance, a goat dance.
Very good. Can do it faster now.
the goat is definitely confused, but it is doing what you command. And Borealis goes, oh, that's very funny. Right, now this, and she moves the arrow closer. And now that you see it properly, the arrow is green. It looks like it's carved out of a gemstone almost. That's why I said it kind of looks like an emerald tipped arrow, but getting a little bit closer, you see it has a little pattern on the, I guess, what would the name of the long part of the arrow be, not the tip?
The shaft.
I guess the shaft of the arrow. You see there is a little pattern on the shaft of the arrow, and she goes, Now, this one right here, this one is what's known as a snake arrow. And she hands it over to you, Kipper, and she goes, now, once you hit a target with this arrow, it would reanimate itself into a snake and attack the target.
Oh. Does that... What happens if the arrow hits a person? Does the person become a snake or a pile of snakes?
No. The arrow becomes a snake, and she makes a gesture out of like biting.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Then, well,
I thought like whatever the arrow hit would turn into snakes, and that's a lot of snakes. If I...
Oh no, that would be very awful for somebody. But yes, then of course you will have to retrieve your snake arrow, but it should come back to normal after a while. Could be a very
By the way,
interesting gadget.
The goat is still dancing. I never told it to stop.
Yeah. You can see like Percival is kind of like pushing it now a little bit as the goat is continuing to do its thing.
I feel like I should tell him to stop.
That would be ideal. Thank you.
Kipper doesn't tell it to stop.
Rin cast a spell, enlarge reduce, to make the goat sized.
Wait, see, when you say very large, I was just thinking large for a goat. Like, when you mean, like, was it, like, encompassing the room large?
No, not encompassing the room. Think about like a goat you would be able to, like, ride as a horse almost.
Okay, so a horse-sized goat.
Yeah.
A giant goat.
Mm-hmm.
Goat me this, goat man.
And now as the goat is normal size now, Percival just kind of lifts it under his arm and just takes it away.
Wait, do the things that are summoned from this bag exist forever, or do they dissipate?
Oh, well, they will stay. They will stay until the next day, or if by any unfortunate reason they get, attacked.
Okay. So appreciate them while they're there, but don't necessarily get too emotionally attached, is what you're saying.
Correct. It's a very useful, I guess. Items like these can be found pretty much anywhere, and their utility could just not be apparent at first, but I'm pretty sure you could give them some very nice uses.
Kipper, like, takes a glance over at Rexmoa, just remembering, all of the dogs, and he's just, like, not wanting this to keep happening to him, because he seems to get attached to animals very easily. Or most things.
I had a similar thing happen to me where my coat, and I gesture to my coat full of patches, it brought 2 dogs into this world.
And
it's kind of
it's
kind of unusual.
Looking at the patches, she gasps again and just kind of gets closer to you, just kind of holds just kind of inspects the cloak, and she goes, "Oh my goodness, I have one like this." Oh, my patches are a little bit more spent than yours, but I know what this does. This is very fun.
Does it summon dogs? Is it a coat that summons dogs?
Oh, yes.
I've been afraid to kind of try it again.
I had an issue where at some point I had 4 dogs and I didn't know what to do with them.
Oh, well, our adventures kind of took care of that for us.
What did you do with your dogs?
Oh,
Borealis?
I gave them away to some people. It's fine. They're living good lives now.
That's good.
But those can also be very useful. Again, it's not really what you'd expect most of the times, but for example, from experience I can tell you some of those patches could even give you potions.
Oh wow. I pull one off.
Oh boy, you're gonna have to roll me a... Let me check the stats for that one. All right.
Someone's a boat. Why don't you just summon a boat inside here?
All right,
Please
Rexmoa,
no. Summon
roll
the
me
Kraken.
a D100, please. Oh boy.
Wow. How did you roll the
Oh,
same
you
thing
are
as the D8?
very lucky, Rexmoa. As
Am I?
yes, you are actually very lucky. As you pull the patch out, you feel this sort of like electrifying feeling of magic coursing through your fingertips. The patch gets removed, and suddenly your hand feels a little heavy, as if you were holding something. The small cloud of smoke covering your hand, and as you wave it away, you see that you have a coin purse, Rexmoa. And it seems
I
fairly
look
full.
inside.
Rexmoa, there is I would not be able to tell you, but there's around 100 gold pieces in that coin purse.
Oh, what?
Spectacular.
Is immediately the richest person in the party.
Wait, around 100 gold?
It's 100 gold, but you know.
Okay, so it's 100 gold. Okay, like the sudden weight of this appearing in Rexmoa's hands kind of makes him like tilt to the side a bit.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God, this is a little heavier than I thought.
Borealis
This is an
gives you
emotion.
like a little clap, and she goes, "Oh, look at that! I didn't know it could do that. I've never happened to me, but it's
know that
very
either.
nice." Do be careful, however. There could be some other large things that I would rather not have here in my laboratory, if you don't mind.
Oh, well, I guess this is one of the better outcomes.
Borealis, I do have relatively I don't know if this is, I'm pretty sure it's an imposing question, so feel free to turn it down. You wouldn't happen to have any of the materials I need to use for Revivify by any chance?
Oh, well, I mean,
I wouldn't need more than one at all, but it's just in case.
I mean, I could certainly obtain a diamond if you're looking. However, I was already planning on giving you a parting gift.
Oh, okay.
If you would like, I could give you
Yeah,
the
then I
diamond
definitely
instead.
wouldn't impose you. I definitely wouldn't, like, you already have a gift planned. I don't want to ask any more from you. Honestly, I feel bad even asking in the first place.
No, I understand. I mean, when I was an adventurer as well, I was keeping track of the diamonds, and you know, it's understandable for adventurers to have the need of those.
Especially with this guy in our crew. He has a tendency to fall very often, and I give a nudge to Rexmoa.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I mean, without you, I think we'd be lost, but you're the one most likely to be injured in any given battle.
Oh, it's tough out there for an old lizard.
I know, but still, try not to get killed. Thank you for protecting us, though.
Of course. You all protect me as well. Perhaps in ways you don't even know.
Yeah. It's hard to get mad at you when you're just doing it to... I mean, just the same as Ambrose and Taurin are, so... But still, self-care, all three of you.
Borealis, got a question for you real quick.
Of course.
So, over there, that potion-like substance, what is this? What's it do?
What is how? Sorry, what are you showing her? Are you?
There's a potion nearby, is what it seems like. That was brought to my attention.
You
So-
have the potion. You have the
I do.
potion with the
Wait,
rubbed off label.
I
Oh,
got.
I do!
It's
Oh, that potion!
Yeah, the potion.
Oh wait.
I was like,
Oh,
which
okay. I get it
potion?
now. I get it
I
now. I
thought
get it
I thought
now.
there was a potion nearby or something.
it was
I
something
think
of
You know,
There's a-
actually, yes, let's find out what this freaking potion is. I've been carrying it for the last 10 sessions. 20. I haven't used it.
Of course, I can do that for you. And she holds out her hands to grab the potion first. And if you hand over the potion, she would go into like a table, pull out one of the little droplet things, and put out one drop of this potion into a table. And she would do the same magic thing, but only on the drop. And after this whole like spell has concluded, she goes, "Oh, you have something very valuable here. You should drink it. You should definitely drink it, but don't let it go bad."
What is it?
Oh, I'm not entirely sure what the name of this potion may be for whoever sold it to you, but as far as I can discern, this potion will make you more charismatic.
Oh,
Permanently.
permanently. Oh, permanent buff. Hi there.
That's a crazy potion.
I'll take that. Might as well give that a little chug. Also, the dagger of unknown monster. Can I get that appraised? Maybe she can find out what kind of monster that
What did you
that
get
was?
that?
Oh, the
Very
dagger-
beginning of
The dagger is yeah. It is from the monsters you guys fought in the
With
monastery all the way back in like session 20.
Oh my god.
I still have it. It's here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to hand it over, let me roll something for this, because this
Maybe
is
we know what
something
kind of
interesting. Ooh. She takes a dagger and just kind of starts inspecting, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't really tell you about the origins. I'm more specialized in what magic would be in this item, but I don't really sense anything. Perhaps a very good blacksmith can help you."
Still a mystery. Interesting. Well, thank you very much. This potion, on the other hand, I will definitely give this a nice little drink here, like real quick.
All right, so you are drinking the potion?
Yes,
All
I
right.
am.
Make sure to remove that potion out of your inventory, Taurin.
I'm
And
happy.
as you drink this potion, the first thing that hits you is a very sour kind of off flavor. It's kind of like, you know, something that has gone off, but then very quickly it turns sweet, almost minty, fresh, refreshing as it goes down your throat. Taurin, you have a permanent +1 bonus to charisma.
Yay!
You
Sweet sour. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Make sure to note that on your sheet. You can add 1 point to your charisma stat.
I am doing that now. Somehow, some way, I'll figure it out.
Exactly,
Thank you very much.
Exactly. Yes, sir. And
So would that 9 become a 10 then?
exactly.
Okay, just make sure.
And this is permanent, by the way. This will never leave by any reason whatsoever.
Galarian's gonna be so happy to see you.
Also, by the way, because you've been waiting so long to know what the blank on the potion was, it is the potion of persistent eloquence.
Do a voice. It's permanently changed the way you talk.
Indeed, I should talk like this more often. Yes.
Taurin, is it me or are you like standing up straighter?
I don't know what
You
you
know,
mean.
You know, you just have an air of refinement about you now.
I've always been like this. Yeah.
You know, this is true. I believe you.
Cats are elegant creatures, after all.
And
yes, indeed.
Kipper, I will be adding the items to your sheet. If you want to give them to somebody, it's fine. Just let me know and I'll add them to their sheet.
Well, probably the serpent arrow should go to someone who has a bow, which is not me, unless you just want me to throw it.
You can't. I mean, you're a monk.
Yeah, I can. Someone can
Yeah,
shoot
I
me.
mean-
We could do like a Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
Did Kipper die?
Oh no.
Kipper
He
has
went to grab ice
fetish.
cream. I guess he is not returned.
Oh wait, he
The
went
legend-
to
Okay.
grab ice cream.
That's
Okay,
okay.
that's fine.
But-
That's fine.
Well, I was gonna do my request.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well,
Of course.
Since Pip's not here. Oh, and you mentioned enchantments, Lady Borealis. I was wondering if you could perhaps, if it won't harm anything, and then I just produce my well-worn quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like our enemies have been growing in power, and although this staff has been very useful in clearing boulders and helping me hike up and down mountains, when it comes to, I guess, engaging those on the more mystical, powerful side, it leaves something to be desired, perhaps.
Oh, well, it is a simple quarterstaff after all. But yes, I can do that. I am, after all, an artificer. What can I help you with? Would you like for this quarterstaff to help you boost your defense or perhaps swing better?
I would want any sorcerer who looks at it to just, like, get stomach pains.
Does that include me?
I'm not educated in magic, but I can tell you about the history of that vase, and then I point at it in the corner of the shelf. So I'm not sure.
Okay, well, in theory, I cannot do anything that would affect sorcerers directly, but I can make your quarterstaff hit harder.
You have a spell that can make a man pregnant?
He didn't say that. That didn't happen in character.
No, I didn't. I did not. I'll be casting that to all of my enemies.
Okay, well, I guess an out of character question is, I guess, like, can I just literally make any request and then see if it can be?
As long as it's an artificer infusion, I can make it.
Okay, I don't know anything. I'll just talk in character and figure it out. I guess one thing I'm not quite excellent at is, I guess, engaging people beyond arm's reach. And then I just hold my Rexmoa holds his arms out in like a little T shape. And well, is there anything I suppose that could help me out there?
Well, there's usually spells that can help you with that. Perhaps some of your spellcaster friends can also help you. You know, haste is a very good spell, or something like enlarge, reduce. I cannot make your arms larger, unfortunately.
Dang it.
No big muscles.
Oh, well, now that I think about it, I suppose Kipper does have a point. Maybe something to insulate me from those who wish me harm would be helpful.
Of course, I can do that. Would you like to make a new set of robes?
Oh.
Kipper, in like the background, like puts both of his fists up in the air and does like a silent.
I could work
Okay.
with a new set of robes, or perhaps your quarterstaff. It can also help you become more defensive.
Okay, out of character question again. So I'm wearing my patchwork robe.
Correct.
Would I be able to wear like two sets of robes? Is that
No, because you cannot
Okay.
enchant that one because this is a magic item,
Okay.
so you cannot like magic a magic item. They're already magic.
okay? Yeah, that's fair. It would be like overwriting a VHS tape and all the patches explode and like
Pretty much, and you die.
dogs everywhere.
Exactly.
Well, I suppose that this staff has always been something that, well, is supposed to protect me more than harm others. And Rexmoa thinks about his wife, who crafted it for him. So, I think a defensive enchantment on it would only be appropriate. And then he holds it out and offers it with both hands to Lady Borealis.
Alrighty. So as you hand over the quarterstaff, you can see that Borealis starts casting a spell. She starts saying magical words, and the glow of her hands encompasses your quarterstaff, Rexmoa. The quarterstaff completely gets enveloped in this magical energy as she is casting. And once it's done, you see that the quarterstaff physically has not changed pretty much at all. Once she returns it to you, you kind of give it a little swing as a test, and you feel it's more sturdy than usual. Rexmoa, your quarterstaff, from being a simple quarterstaff, has become now the magic item Quarterstaff of Defense.
Staff of Defense.
I can put it in your sheet if you want to.
Yeah, that would be good. Thank you.
Oops, I didn't type that properly. Let's see. Did I type that wrong? I'll search it and I'll put it into your sheet. Don't worry. But basically, while you have it equipped, you have a +1 to armor class.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Exactly.
Yeah, Rexmoa does like a fancy little staff spin, and then like does it behind his back, and then he asks, "So how do I know if it's working? Do I have to like
It already does.
like water it?" Okay.
You just have to hold it.
I look at Taurin and I say, "Throw something at me, Taurin."
Okay. Digs in the bag. What do I got in here?
Yeah, what do you
No
do?
hesitation. No
Let's
hesitation.
see. What do I got?
hesitation
Not a dagger, of course.
whatsoever.
No.
No, you can throw a dagger. It's fine. I'm protected now.
Actually, that is like the best thing, because if you throw a dagger, he could try to just catch it if you.
That is true. That is true.
Oh my. Are you sure?
Are you asking
you
me this in
positive?
character? Are you asking
I'm asking
me
you
this?
out of character.
yeah, do it. Sure.
All right, in character. Get ready to catch.
This is probably the safest place I could get stabbed in.
Hey, you know what? Go ahead.
I don't think.
All right, let's do
Dallas
this.
appreciates that.
Do you do like a dexterity check or anything like that? You just want me to toss it?
Oh,
What do you want to
we'll
do
see.
first? Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess
what?
it's only appropriate that like you just roll to attack me, essentially.
I could. I mean,
Unless anyone else has an opinion on that.
ready, set, go.
I could throw a javelin.
Yeah.
At you. That's the most I can do.
Oh wait, no. Wait, what are you doing though? What are you doing?
Dex save my bad. I didn't need that. I hit the wrong box.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Okay.
That's what are you?
Let's pretend, for the sake of the scenario, Taurin just puts her hand in her bag, throws something, and it just happens to be a dagger.
Okay. Well, I would say, because you guys are really like next to each other, I'm not gonna make it roll for it. So I would say that you could throw it if you want to. I don't know. How do we make this happen though? Because I do have to make you roll for it.
How close do I? How far can I get away? How can I go? Like a few steps away?
You can go
You know?
like a few steps away. Yeah.
And then I will do a roll. I mean, which roll should I do?
You
Just
have to
regular
do
dex?
a dexterity. Yes.
Okay, just regular dex,
Mhm.
normal roll. This time. All right, there you go.
All right. Does that hit your armor class?
No, that does not hit my armor class.
Then it doesn't hit.
Yeah, so I guess like Taurin will like reach into her bag and like throw this dagger at me, and then Rexmoa just like swats it away with the staff. And it's like, and then where does it land?
Good question. Where's it?
It just fucking
Yeah, where does
goes
it
like just you throw the dagger and it just goes like below a desk. It just kind of goes.
Okay.
My dagger. I'll die for it.
Yeah,
get
it.
you can still grab it. Yeah,
Well, that might be a fluke, but I believe you.
exactly, exactly.
Taurin, please stop throwing daggers at the old man. You know that our enemies are already gonna do that for you.
I mean, he wanted to test it out.
I think we do enough things that would test that out.
Torn shrugs.
Maybe.
Puts her
And
dagger
the
in
Kipper
her
points at Rexmoa, is like, I'm really happy you caught that, but please don't prematurely test it out.
Not inside someone's abode, at least.
No, sorry, my lady. I was just very excited to test the efficacy of your enchantments, but I should not have doubted, clearly.
No, don't worry. This is quite entertaining, but I do agree. I would not like for you to be bleeding inside my laboratory.
That happened.
Wait, is everyone getting gifts?
I mean, do you consider like knowing what you had in your bag to be a gift?
Not enough.
Okay. All right,
threw a bedroll at you.
Kipper didn't say that in character. Kipper did not say that.
All right, Rexmoa, your sheet has been updated. Check it out. It's all the way at the bottom of your passives. It does have a few more things that you can do. So make sure to check that out as well. While you have this staff equipped, you have a +1 to AC, and if you unequip it, it will unequip it, like it would lower your AC automatically, so don't worry about that.
Okay, so I guess like my out of character question is, since it's like an enchanted item, Rexmoa would just innately have the knowledge of what it can do.
Correct.
Right?
It's basically
Okay.
being attuned for you, so now you understand the item.
Okay.
I will ask Borealis. Or I guess I'll say something and then I'll ask. I have a similar issue. I tend to put myself on the forefront in the battles we have, but I find myself often being struck by blows that don't feel the best. Is there anything you can do to my armor to make it a bit more sturdy or resilient? Maybe even something to... We will likely be at odds at the Cult of Fire at some point. Maybe even something that makes fire not hurt me as much.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I can do one of two things. If you would like to make it a little bit better against the magical effects, I can probably do that. Or I could also give you an armor that is better against the certain damage type that you'd like.
Spells.
You say better against spells. Would that be all spells or
Oh,
just
well,
certain kinds?
some kind. Spells encompass a very big variety of, skills and requirements, so I unfortunately I'm not that powerful to make you an armor that can just be immune or very resistant to everything.
What exactly would it be good for then? What kind of spells would I be a bit better at dealing with?
Well, the one I can make you, and she just kind of taps her like chin a little bit as she's thinking about it. She goes, well, whatever requires you to be stronger. Or perhaps if you were to be knocked down, you could, avoid that. However, if you're looking for something, resistant to fire, I can also do that.
I'm pretty confident in my physical strength, so I think the second option is better. On the chance that we come across the Cult of Fire, it would be nice to have something that would ensure that I don't immediately die to a dragon's breath.
Yes, I can totally do that. I am going to need your armor, though. I unfortunately cannot infuse the item while you're wearing it.
Does make sense. And I will start the slow process of unclasping the pieces of the armor.
You can see that Borealis calls over one of the little robot helpers to like hold the pieces while you're like taking them off and stuff. And once you take off the armor, the robot just lays it down in one of the many tables that there are in the workshop. Borealis again moves closer and she starts casting a spell. You can see that the armor starts to glow slightly. You can even feel a slight heat coming from the spell, and the metal of the armor itself takes a slightly more red hue. Slowly, kind of like burning it slowly. And once it's done, she returns the armor. Again, it's the same armor, it just the metal now has a more red hue. And Dishonor, your armor has been infused with the resistant armor infusion. While you're wearing this armor, you are now resistant to fire damage.
Because I figure when the Cult of Fire actually appears, it's gonna be kind of scary.
Yes, I'm going to add it to your sheet right now.
Okay, thank you.
So yes, you while you're wearing this armor, you are resistant to fire damage. Let me add this to
I'm
your
wearing
sheet.
half plate if you need to like write down the specific type
I
of
don't
armor.
think so. It just says a suit of armor, so I don't think it matters.
You don't have anything that would, I don't know, help me passively absorb mana or gain mana as things go on, because sometimes I overuse my mana, especially when we're in a dungeon or a cave system, or there's just multiple enemies to fight and then there's a boss at the end. I do a lot of healing.
Oh, well, I definitely cannot do that. Imagine that would be very useful. However, if you had a ring, I could give you something about that.
Oh wait, like looking at Kipper's reference sheet, I think he does have multiple rings on his fingers.
But do you have them in your character sheet?
I never put them in my character sheet, but I think it's just kind of like the outfit, like just the base outfit that Kipper has.
You know what? I'll allow it since everybody's getting stuff. So if you hand her one of the rings, she would do an infusion to it. And yeah, if you hand it over again, same deal. She puts it over on the table. She starts muttering some words. The ring levitates slightly and you see arcane runes slowly engrave themselves into the ring as it's floating. Kind of looks like the One Ring a little bit. But instead of like the yellow glow, it's more white and kind of colorful, kind of rainbow. And as the infusion ends, she returns the ring, and Kipper, your ring has been infused with the spell refueling infusion. Basically what this allows you to, and because we're using mana rules, we're going to say, while wearing the ring, you can pretty much cast one free spell of first, second, or third level per day.
Oh, I like this. Ooh.
I'm going to add it to your sheet. And
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
to add the item as well.
About to, but thank you.
Yep. I will add it so you will have it over here. It's because I have to word it because it works differently in like normal spell slots. So I have to word it differently. Alrighty, and I'm going to add your Alrighty, anything else?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for all that.
Are you
you've
sure,
done
Taurin?
for us?
Are you sure, Taurin?
Wait,
I mean, the +1. I mean, the the potion that made you refined and more, ladylike. I don't know. I don't want to be sexist. It's good or all, but we all got cool things. You can treat yourself. You can get something for Galarian.
True.
What's in your out of character question? What's in your, like, do you have anything like in your inventory that you would want to? Because I know you fight mostly with spells, but I mean, just like how I got my staff enchanted, Dishonor got his armor enchanted, Kipper got like a little magical accessory. You could just like pick
Elven
something.
longbow +1 I have. I can probably see if she can enhance that further, possibly.
Yeah, and you can use it in conjunction with the snake arrow.
I mean, snake.
So what is it that you're going to be doing?
In character, go.
All right. I guess, well, the bow would be over my shoulder, wouldn't it? Or my sack. I'll have a bag of holding. I'll just pull it out of my bag.
Okay. Yeah, you pull out the bow, and what are you asking for?
All right. Now, I had this a while, but could we do anything for this bow, possibly? Or is it...
Oh, that could go very well with the arrow. Yes, of course, I can do that. Can I have it for a moment?
Sure. I hand it over, willingly.
Okay. And she grabs the bow again. This time she holds the bow with one hand as she moves her other hand over the string of the bow. You can see like the magic starts to infuse the string, and it vibrates slowly as the magic is kind of engraving itself into the bow as she is muttering these magical words. And once she's done, she returns the bow to you, and this bow is now enhanced, meaning you have a +1 bow. So every time that you use a bow attack, you get a +1 modifier to your attack and to your damage. So I'm gonna add that to your character sheet. Oh, you already have a +1 bow. Then, so since
I was gonna say it is +1, so I didn't know if it could go further.
Yeah, we can make it a +2 then. I can make it a +2. It's fine. It's all good. I can make you a +2.
Yes.
Reality can be whatever you want.
Reality can be whatever you want. Exactly. It's just editing your
Dualize your reality.
There you go.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Let me
and I'll just put it back.
Yeah. Perfect. This would only work when you're using the bow, by the way. This is just for the bow.
Just for the bow. Understood.
Exactly. Alrighty. She goes, okay. Anything else you need?
I think we're officially good.
All
yeah,
right.
Rin, we know.
Yeah, Rin says, I think we gave him enough. She goes, oh, but I've already planned the gift. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to continue with my research. That way I can develop a cure faster and you can be safer.
I can be cured.
Hopefully multiple people can be cured.
Oh yes, everyone else too, but I can be cured. That'd be so nice.
Kipper wasn't speaking about the disease you have, but like I understand what Taurin's coming from.
Well, I suppose we'll be on our way in the hands of your dear shining trinket. Please give the children our regards. I already said goodbye to them, but it feels like every step I take, I just have to say goodbye to them again. Just have to say goodbye to Josiah and Jonathan and Michael and Hawthorne and Alice and Abby and Balder and Chrysanthemum and Peter and Scout and Serena. Just every single one of them. Every time.
Rin goes, if I was your boyfriend, Taurin, I'd be panicking, wondering where the heck you are.
Well, Actually, I'm kind of worried where Galarian is too. But I understand where you're coming from. But we have enough trust. No worries.
And Borealis goes, "Don't worry, I will let them know. And you have a safe trip back. And don't worry, we'll be meeting each other sooner than later. I feel it."
Well, until next time. Farewell, milady.
And she gives you a very fancy bow. And Kipper, I will add the items into your sheet. But if you want to give the items away to somebody, let me know so I can add them in their sheet.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I got bag of tricks.
You know, I knew a Trix once. I'm fairly certain they stole someone's purse, and we just kind of let them get away with it.
Ah. Taurin would just remember.
Yeah.
I kind of know this guy as well, yes.
The bag of tricks and snake arrow. Who wants these things? I feel
Well,
like
Probably Taurin.
If you're getting rid of some
The-
arrows.
The snake arrow, at least.
I will give Taurin snake arrow. It feels like a very druidy thing. I think a bag of tricks feels kind of like something Kipper might enjoy.
I mean,
There
yeah,
you
you found it. It's
Yeah, you
yours.
can keep it. Just let me know
Yeah.
whoever has the other stuff. And since you're giving the snake arrow to Taurin, I will add it to your sheet, Taurin. It is
I am
going to be
deleting it from mine.
it is going to be under your passives kind of deal.
Oh.
Because it is technically an ability. Well, it is an arrow, it is still an ability.
Just waiting patiently.
Oh no, you moved it.
I did. Oh, I thought. Oh, my bad. There you go.
It's fine. It's all the way down. Don't worry. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it while you're doing that. So yes.
Yeah, he's typing.
So yes. Rin will obviously, once you guys are all done, will take you outside, making sure that you guys are like a little bit sneaky about it. After all, it is morning in the upper city, where you can see like the difference in lifestyle now. Everything in the upper city is very clean, vibrant, glowing with the color of stratagem and some other neon almost colors that you can see like in billboards and other things. It is a lot more modern than what the lower city is right now. More advanced automatons are walking around, and obviously as you continue to exit where you came from, you cannot help but notice the large imposing tower that is in the center of the upper city, the command tower, that just is like a monolith in the middle of this, I guess, part of the kingdom. It is a very tall and imposing structure. You guys are being taken through one of the warehouse that you came out of, and obviously going down again into the manhole cover, and eventually moving into the illusion wall that Rin can open and let you through to what was the underground of Port Strail. Again, the place is still kind of abandoned and a little ransacked and everything, so there is no issue there. You can still hear some movement here and there, but nothing that Rin doesn't feel threatened by any of it. She, as I said, just kind of goes along with it, kind of like as if this was second nature for her. Eventually, you manage to get out into the lower city through the one like hatch that you came in from, and Rin will stop you as you guys are outside because she is wanting to tell you something.
Ears perk up. Yes.
Yes, Shining Trinket.
She would reach into her satchel and she goes, "All right, come close."
All right, I come close.
You just kind of huddle over, kind of like, sports, kind of like,
Mm. Do you have another gift for us? I thought you said we have enough gifts. This is very kind of you.
I am curious. I love secrets.
She brandishes a dagger and guts
He
it.
just fucking stabs you.
my.
She pulls out 4 pouches and she goes, well, here.
Mm.
She drops one in each of your hands and she goes, now, don't bug me about the 3 gold, yeah? And looking at Kipper, of
Yeah.
course.
I whispered to Kipper, I believe it was 4 gold, but we shouldn't mention that to her.
Oh.
Okay, what? Oh, well, it's all right. Yeah, we open up the pouches.
What are these?
Not my pouch.
The pouches are smaller pouches than the one that you've got, Rexmoa, by sheer magical luck. The pouches contain 50 gold each.
Wow.
Holy hot dogs! I'm rich.
Oh my god, I'm so
Wait,
rich
we
now.
all get 50.
Correct.
Yeah. Wow.
I live.
I am so happy.
Good gracious, how do people carry this much gold around?
Oh,
Thank you
gold.
so much.
That
You're
actually
stronger than you look.
multiplied my amount of gold by 10.
Oh wow.
Hey, whoever can answer how much gold Ambrose had before, I'll give them a sub.
Nice. Rin steps back and goes, I heard that. Well, they'll spend it all at once and bag of holding. She would wave a hand at, she would wave a hand at them saying goodbye, and then she wild shapes into a normal house cat. She just meows and then just leaves.
Meow back at you.
Why did she say bag of holding?
Yeah, she said bag of holding.
Yeah.
What did you say, bag of holding, Rin? It's a good question, actually. Even I got confused by that one.
Bag of holding?
Because I don't know many things, but I know if she gave us.
Bag of holding she gave us 2? I got excited.
Oh,
sorry.
how she is holding all that gold. Oh,
Okay,
got
I was
it.
gonna say, Taurin, be careful not to put that bag of holding in your bag of holding, because I know that much at least.
Exactly,
Boy.
exactly.
Put a bag of holding in a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
A bag of holding outside a bag of holding.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
That,
now.
that will destroy the, that
Sorry,
will destroy
that was
the
our mistake.
universe
That was
as
our
we know it.
mistake.
Everyone.
It's okay. You're fine, Greedy. I was like, whoa. Give me the bag, man. Right. Okay. I'm done being hyper. No, on to the next thing.
Yeah, so now you guys are back into the lower city, the place that you know. At this point, it is a little bit past midday. You guys are in the Grey Quarter, where, you've already know this place. You've already been moving around this area. It's a little bit past midday, as I said. So, what are you guys doing right now?
Question.
Yes.
I mean, we were hurting on gold earlier, but we're not hurting that bad now. But we could always check out, the job market. See if there's, any odd jobs to pick up on.
I don't know if that was the time for that. Maybe
That
it's
is
like a
the
little side
true
thing.
merchant.
Maybe you want a little bit more
mentality.
money to.
I can't even remember, you are more charming, so I can't help but agree with you, but, what are we doing again?
Well, I will say you guys pretty much had to meet Borealis kind of in a rush because, the things that happened in the orphanage. And now, time has passed and you are 3 days away from the Inventor's Fair.
Okay. Did they send us to do something specific? I cannot remember. I know they talked about.
They just
their
basically
late
said.
friend.
They just
Okay.
basically said discover more. what is going on here? What, like, you know, gather more information while we work on things on our end.
Rexmoa stretches his hands above his head and stretches out his back and breathes in the acrid air of the Grey District. He's like, I'm not gonna lie. Well, Lady Borealis's abode was nice. I kind of missed the freedom of being able to roam around.
It did feel
Agreed.
kind of stuffy.
Not allowed to go anywhere outside, had to stay inside. Yeah, a little boring.
Alright, well, I suppose first things first. What items of business should we attend to by the end of today? I believe there's only 3 days until that adventure's fair.
3 days left. What could we do?
There's still that business of the Gary District. We haven't visited there, although it seems rather hazardous, knowing what lies behind those walls. We could always check in on our good friend Zarjo, and maybe while we're at it, oh yes, that's correct. We promised to look at, I believe it was a clown in a morgue, if I remember correctly.
Oh, a while
Yeah.
back. Yes.
Yes, some form of children's entertainer at the morgue. I believe that's another lead.
That's
And I know how
really
much you all
strange.
adore spending money. If we find that our coin purses are too full, we could always do a little shopping along the way as well. Perhaps meet those lovely ladies who enjoy our presence at the bookstore once more.
Could get some few spells here and there. The Grey District's kind of concerning considering Rin's story with her friend. You know, don't want to get jumped by anybody down there and, you know, succumb to the same fate. So, I don't know.
No, I think that was more the underbelly.
Was
like
it the underbelly?
labyrinthine, you know, the
Yes.
passages underneath.
The waterways.
Apparently there were laboratories somewhere down there.
Could be
I
worth
mean-
a look.
Options.
Ambrose, the law enforcement around here, are they more than likely involved in whatever grand scheme is going on and being perpetuated by those people in the tower?
Hmm. Even if they aren't knowledgeable about what's happening, they are still being paid to hide it. Think about what happened with the counselor a couple of nights ago. He was going to have the guards clean up all of the evidence in the Grey District.
I wonder... maybe this could work in our favor. Well, if you all are feeling up for it, I propose that we maybe do some independent auditing of the police department, perhaps. We do
Sounds
have the
kinda fun.
pretense of visiting to find that entertainer, or identify them at the morgue, perhaps. And maybe, well, if some, say, mouse or bird wanders around and happens to find anything incriminating, that would work well for us. Thoughts?
Corn just kind of grins a little bit. Okay. Mouse or bird, you say?
Raising my eyebrow right now, or whatever lizard folk equivalent of an eyebrow would be.
I think
eyebrow
you do
ridge,
have-
I
yeah, I think you have eyebrows, just not like the hair, obviously.
Like, I think, honestly, I think your eyebrows would probably be like, you know how certain animals just have a colored patch where an eyebrow would be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to the, are we going to the police station then? Or are we going to the morgue? Where are we
I
going?
guess I think the morgue and the police station are typically relatively close to each other.
Where would that be,
And-
Ambrose?
I can take us there if we want to.
And would we be passing by, I guess, like any places of interest along our way? Are there any people like walking around us?
In the specific spot that you are right now, no, because you are in like a little bit of a like an alleyway. You know, you just came out of this hatch, so you're kind of still kind of like hidden away. But you know that you are in the Gray District. Ambrose, just for a little bit of a location. The morgue would be in the main district, close to the Gray District kind of ridge. And the barracks would be also in the main district at the other side of the same area, kind of heading towards the Scholars District.
I mean, out of
I'll
character.
quickly relay that. Sorry.
No, you're good. But out of character, I was gonna say we could always check on the orphanage at a safe distance too. So I mean, we can always kind of like, oh, is the building still standing? What's left? You know, as you pass by or something. I don't know if it's along the way or if there's a high vantage point, a bridge or something.
You guys would be able to. You guys would be able to kind of like pop out of it. You guys are. How can I explain this? You guys are deep into the gray district, but mostly because you are kind of going through alleyways and stuff. If you pop out, you would be able to be like in almost the middle of the Gray District after you've moved past all of these shady areas.
Okay. Well, let's do the normal thing and just like, I guess like walk and talk on our way to the police station.
Okay.
Making sure to be like moderately quiet. That way, if there is someone walking around, they don't hear us talking about how like we're trying to like usurp the Saints, basically.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Yeah, so as you guys are making your way from the Gray District, first of all, you come out of these shady alleyways, and eventually you manage to spot, not too much in the distance, but far away enough, the remnants of the orphanage. The orphanage burned down almost entirely, like the whole attic is completely gone, and like the structure is damaged and broken down pretty badly. Some walls are still standing, but from what it was, it is almost entirely gone. Your fight was, were you able to escape the hags and were able to get the children to safety? Obviously, you guys took a little while to, you know, not put out the fire, which again, it was not what you wanted to do. So eventually the building is mostly consumed.
We made no attempt at stopping the fire either,
Exactly.
which honestly, why would we?
Exactly. So you guys eventually are heading from the Gray District into the main district of Portstrail. Just for a quick thing, you would have to pass through the Plain Dagger, because obviously you're going from like one edge to almost the other. So if you guys would like to do a little pit stop over there, you're fine, but if not, we can continue going through.
I'm fine with not doing that. What are you gonna say though?
Oh, part of me was wondering, we could always see if Zarjo would want to tag along with us to see this murdered clown.
I feel like he would be busy.
I mean, to be fair, you are going the right way if that is the case, because obviously Zarjo's little workshop / like bachelor's flat is on the Scholars District, which, you know, you're kind of heading towards.
And I guess if it's like along the way, we may as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was mostly for the whole Galarian thing.
Yeah, playing Dagger is the inn that we were staying at.
Exactly.
Oh
Second,
yes.
see if
Okay, we
it's
do
still
have
there.
to see Galarian. I think
Would
that might
Galarian
be
be there? I thought he was doing his own thing.
I mean,
Oh,
It was an Elf Kingdom.
yeah,
okay, fine.
yeah.
We'll go inside. We'll go inside.
So,
Could Kipper try and do sending?
okay.
Well, I mean, we're like passing by the plane Dagger.
Yeah,
Just
you guys
check
would
to
be
see
like
if they're there first.
passing through. So if you guys want to stay like for a moment and get that sorted out, that's all good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's. We can at least check to see if Galarian's still
Okay.
there.
We
See if that
have been
charming elf is
gone-
around.
We've been gone for like 24 hours.
That is
so
true. You definitely have been gone for around 24 hours, a little bit more, I believe. No, a little bit less.
Feels like 3
It's
weeks.
probably like 18 hours, honestly. If, like,
Yeah, kind of around that time. So, you guys enter the Plain Dagger, same tavern, same inn that you usually stayed in before this sudden change of scenery in the upper city. Same deal, you guys spot some of the patrons. You've already started to recognize them. They're kind of regulars there. The barkeep obviously just kind of gives you a little nod of acknowledgement. You guys weren't there the night before. However, he does mention as you enter that obviously the person that you were in already paid for his room and has been waiting. And at the mention of this, you can well, he does tell you that he has been waiting in his room.
I look at Taurin. So,
I mean,
so are we all gonna visit, or did you want a private word?
we could
with him?
all go say hi for a change. I'm not opposed.
I think we should all
to
say
this.
hi.
Yeah, let's go say
Okay.
hi.
bang on the door and then immediately slam it open.
I just don't wanna cramp your style. It's all right. I can hang out here if you don't want me there.
I think it'd be best for everyone to go
Okay, let's go.
to say hi. Let's go say hi.
No make-out session this time. It's okay. The father can watch.
There can't be one. Taurin's sick.
That is true. There cannot be one, actually.
So it's
Hey.
okay.
That is true. So, you guys head over to where your rooms were. Of course, you know where they were. It was not that difficult to find. And Galarian's door was closed, but after a few knocks on the door, he just kind of goes over and opens the door slightly. Once he looks at you, just kind of opens the door entirely and just kind of gestures you to come in. Everybody inside the room, it's a little cramped, but you know, you guys are just there to say hello anyways. And he pulls down his hoodie, the one that he's wearing right now, like the hood of his cloak. Is he goes, "Oh, there you are. I've heard a lot of things have been happening. Is everybody all right?"
What kind of things have you heard about?
Well, some things about criminals burning down buildings.
Oh, well, that's not us, because
Uh.
we're not criminals and we didn't burn down any buildings.
Right.
Well, at least 3 of us didn't burn down a building.
We visited my childhood home, and it wasn't us that did that, but
Oh, so
The
the building
orphanage.
was
the
your
orphanage did
doing.
burn down.
I heard there was a lot of candles, and they fell over. I think that's. I don't know. You know.
She
Strange.
and my father got kidnapped by the hags that were using it to reside, and so we went
They were-
in and killed them, and then recovered she and my father.
Oh,
They're
and
gonna
sorry.
eat babies.
You don't know the full story of that. My father, Viren, my mentor, the person I was looking for, and she is fine, but she has returned to her home.
Oh, I was about to ask. You definitely don't carry around her jar. Well, I'm glad she was able to return, I guess. I don't know how that would work with the jar, but if she's fine, then I guess there's not much to worry. Although I will say, we are calling too much attention on us. Perhaps we should lay low for a little.
You know, you sound just like our new friend, Shining Trinket.
Oh, a new friend? Well, I'm glad you are making friends.
Have you made any friends, Galarian? I'm sure, like, a handsome guy like you could make plenty of friends in a place like this.
Well, I appreciate it, but I would rather keep my appearance unknown for now. But I do have some news about what's going on. Not good ones, I would say. So, I was able to contact some of my people through letters. And, well, things are going bad. It seems that the elves and the dwarves have started to fight for territory already. Attacking supply lines and just not using their brains and causing commotions. We all fear that this will spiral out of control. So far it's been, well, random attacks and things that may not be too valuable for the kingdoms, but knowing the people that I shared the thrones with, I can assure you it's going to escalate. And, well, according to what you've told me about the dwarves, this is a big conflict just waiting to happen.
Their king only stews in his anger. When we left, he was grieving the loss of his brother, and I can only imagine that his temper has gotten worse over time, unfortunately.
So it seems. The king of the dwarves is attempting to negotiate with the people of Mistbell, trying to use it as an advanced post for their own supplies, and I honestly don't know what ideas he may have, but
Well,
of course our brothers would not like this.
The entire reason Miss Bell went to the lake, I'm pretty sure, was because of its isolation. It's most likely not going to join in the fight, so I just hope that he doesn't retaliate against them in some way, although I doubt he would try and fight two fronts at that point.
That's the issue. Well, perhaps the ruler of Mistbell doesn't want to fight, but what if the dwarves of the elves bring the fight to them? It's all a convoluted mess, but that's war, right?
Yeah. Well, it's
No
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, no one is safe from war when it starts.
Unfortunately, my departure may have to be perhaps sooner than expected. I am not sure if me staying here and not doing anything will have any change. I have to try and at least slap some sense into who I thought were my brothers and sisters, but it's difficult. It's difficult now. I am not sure if my arrival over there would just put me in a jail cell forever, or who knows, even worse. And now that the conflict is brewing, I can't really just raise an army of my own people, you know? That would be seen as treason and would create more inner conflicts, and, well, the worst thing that we want is to divide the elven cities and eventually cause the destruction of everybody because of it. So
War is tricky business.
So I am at a crossroads here. I really don't know what to do next.
A rebellion in your own kingdom could mean the dwarves take advantage of and attack the kingdom and destroy it.
But then again,
How can we?
this may just fuel the fire for the dwarves to take more aggressive measures to the people of Mistbell.
Well, this isn't the first time Mistbell's had to deal with something like this historically, so once again, it's the reason why they chose the place they're in now. I think Mistbell will fare better than the Elven and the Dwarven lands for now, but war always affects every country, in very often in ways that might seem minor, but cost of living goes up, such as that.
Can we not make them see reason at all? Like, they were all confused last I remembered. Something about them finding armor. The dwarves found armor for after, like, that attack happened, remember? So how'd the armor get there?
I think we
Fireflies.
know how the armor got there. I think it's... Well, yeah, I think Dishonor just said it. Oh, Ambrose. Dang nabbit, I said your real name.
Your legal
But
name.
yes,
Yeah.
we canon it, we say it at the same time.
And I'm gonna be honest, the dwarves are being led along by rage. The elves know what they're doing. Especially considering the scrying had been happening the entire time until we got into Port Strail.
Right.
So, yeah, Perrin isn't I'm concerned for what he has in plan for the long run. Sylvana isn't actually my concern as much. She's awful and horrible, and I generally disdain her existence, but Perrin sees past things, and that innate ability to manipulate without others' knowledge I find more dangerous.
The problem really is, if you mention that this conflict was all inflicted by another faction, who guarantees that this faction is not trying to keep these two in conflict for something else? I mean, if they already killed part of the royal family of the dwarves, who knows if they're poisoning the minds of the rulers of the elves, or, I don't know, the people of Mistbell even.
Yeah. No, there's very high... I wouldn't be surprised if they're everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if we accidentally bumped into one and we didn't realize it. But,
Even
So you got
tried convincing
weasels.
us.
Now, the worst part is, if Mistbell does indeed get attacked, well, this city will retaliate as well. Remember, Mistbell is still, well, under its own banner, it owes a lot to Port Strail.
So much to do.
considering both have a high population of humans, although Mistbell is definitely more evenly keeled, it is still large majority-wise human, so it does make sense.
The dwarves want revenge, right? So what if we bring them whoever attacked to them? You know, like capture them if we can.
And then how do we convince them that it was them? I guess we'll just have to
have proof?
We'd have
We
to
have to-
have very damning evidence.
A lot of proof.
Mm.
And then the elves, we gotta find out who or what is behind the scenes with them, because Perrin, is he being fed this stuff? Like, we don't know. It's so
He at
obscure.
least knows the cultifier is involved and the reasoning as to why the Dwarven Kingdom is fighting. The fact that he has no intention of diffusing the situation means that whether it's his own purposes, the cultifiers, or a third party, it's nothing positive.
Galarian, you've, well, known your two fellow High Council members far longer than any of us have. In your heart of hearts, do you think they're capable of desiring peace?
Unfortunately, with how things are going, I would say that Sylvana is going to take whatever opportunity she has to crush the others. And of course, she's going to be met with a lot of resistance. And she's not going to stop. You already saw what she did to an innocent village that, without your help, would have become a graveyard.
True.
The way
So-
I see it,
Oh.
war seems to be inevitable, as much as I hate to propose that theory to everyone. It's more of a matter of how we can quell the bloodshed as soon as possible. I mean, we were on a clock before, but honestly, I don't even know if we do bring all the stones together and, well, awaken Crenia. That's not going to solve these inner kingdom politics and fights, and, well, you can't really change the nature of these rulers through nature.
I agree. While I disdain what is happening, keeping the world from ending takes precedence. And everything after that, I think we can figure it out, or at least navigate it. Probably in saving the world, Cultifier will probably not be a thing anymore, and hopefully that helps to dispel some of the chaos, but I think we'll just do what we've always done and try our best.
Well, you've already have a great advantage. You have the stones, right? Have you found out any other information about where the next stone may be?
Unfortunately not. Ixis proves to be evasive, and I will admit the matters happening around Port's Trail have been more on the forefront of our minds. And, well, while we're talking about it, Galarian, I do have reason to believe that, well, just like the dwarves and the Elven Kingdom has been preparing for war, I believe this whole, how would you call it, ruse of the Adventures Fair is just some kind of scheme by these new gods to prepare Port's Trail and the humans for, well, their own advances.
Whatever it may be, this is a convoluted situation. I thought that the stones alone would bring the power, but it seems that even though these stones hold the power of gods, humanity still refuses to cooperate with each other. I don't know, perhaps bringing all the 4 stones together may do the trick, perhaps it won't. But all we know is that war is happening. And whatever the cultifier may be doing is just feeding this war.
I think what we can do best now, focus on one thing at a time. There's something that I remembered my father saying at some point. What is the best way to eat a whale? One bite at a time, which I still think is absolutely ridiculous, but there's just so much. So let's focus on saving the love of your life, and then after that we can sort out the next step.
He smiles at what you're saying, Kipper, and just kind of pats you on the shoulder. And he goes, "Yes, I think that's a great idea. Have you found any information about what is going on with you?" He looks at Taurin specifically.
We hopefully have an answer. We did meet up with some friends. And she'll kind of look at the others. Is it okay to tell them about Rin and, what we just went to? Or, yeah.
I don't see the harm in it. Yeah, if anything, well, he's in more danger if he goes out there and tells people than they are.
That is true. Well, we met a new friend named Borealis, and, well, she has this nice science lab. It's a big laboratory. It's glorious. But she was able to take some samples, and hopefully she can make a cure.
Oh, that is great. So it's just a matter of time then. And have you figured out anything else about what is happening around? Still murders and kidnappings, and well, this Inventors Fair has people stressed, and what seems that the guards is not doing anything. I even overheard some conversations, and well, people are not happy, and others are just simply delusional about whatever the Saints may be doing in the upper city.
Something we gotta look into. I mean, it's all connected somehow, some way. A lot of strange happenings that's going on, for sure, in this city.
We learned a couple of things from Borealis, but none of it's really definite. We don't know much more than what we already did. Mainly just estimations and knowledge that there is something happening. Apparently there's stuff going on beneath the city.
Yes. And I've always suspected it, but it's basically confirmed by our confrontation with the hags that the saints of this place definitely know what's going on to their people, and they're turning a blind eye.
I'm not surprised, honestly. A city like this with so much technology, it's meant to have some pretty awful secrets. Well, I mean, if you're doing whatever work of trying to understand what is going on, that is a big step forward. Because at this point, I don't have a direction where to go. And all I can do is to help you whatever I can.
Well, we are planning to go to the police station, unless we want to go underground. But, yeah. First step.
Taurin, I think your partner might be talking more in the grand scheme of things.
Well, if he wants to adventure with us for a little bit, I don't know. Just saying. Get your mind off of things.
I'll have to think about it. For now, as I said, if we're going to be involved in more public displays, I would rather not show my face too much, if that's, an issue.
That is very valid.
We
are
can
going
get
to
you
see
some
the corpse of a
disguise.
clown, though.
I mean, he should have disguise stuff, so I mean...
If you want, you can disguise yourself as a mourning clown, because we're gonna see a dead clown.
A dead
Pretty sure I got a kit somewhere. Hang on one
clown.
second. I think I got some makeup in my bag. Let's see.
Hold on, you have a clown kit? specifically to look like a clown.
While,
I do have a
Taurin and
disguise
Kipper
kit,
are
so-
talking, I'll just kind of like try to have a more private conversation with Galarian.
Okay.
Or at least as private as you can be with a room of like 5 people.
Well, I mean, you won't be able to hear everything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but me and Taurin are being very loud about clown
the
makeup.
clown makeup,
Makeup!
okay.
Yeah. Well,
Disguise kit.
just to offer my opinion, Galarian, if you have the desire to go back home and live amongst your people during these difficult times, I completely understand that. I mean, for all they know, well, who knows what happened to the 3rd member of the High Council. And although I know the task is daunting and it seems impossible, but with someone like you fighting for peace and good, I think that could go a long way. And I look at the rest of the party, specifically Kipper and Ambrose, and I say, well, you all are free to offer your points of view as well. I don't think mine is of sole importance, but I will say perhaps it is considerate to give Taurin and Galarian some time to talk amongst themselves, since this seems important for the both of them.
I would agree.
I'll nod and kind of look over to Galarian and say, I would just be careful of the other 2 lords. I wouldn't want to see something happen to you because of them. From what I've seen, you're the only lord fit to rule over there.
I appreciate it. He gives you another, like a pat on the shoulder as well. And he goes, there's much I have to think about. And in reality, this has served me to try and get my ideas straight. It's calm and peaceful, probably one of the very few times I've felt this way in a long time. And while, of course, I'm in this inn in a small room, I can say that I've enjoyed the time here. I'm not ready to make a decision just yet, but I will think about it.
Of course. And then I kind of just gestured Kipper and Ambrose to leave alongside me. Well, I think there's sufficient time for a drink or a meal or 2. And we'll just leave Taurin and Galarian.
So, yeah, the others leave, and Taurin, you are now alone in the room with Galarian. He walks over to you, just kind of fixes your attire a little bit. You know, he is trying to be... He's trying to be loving, but obviously, because of the condition, he doesn't want to approach too much. And he goes, are you doing okay?
Well, as good as I can be.
Good. I am very glad that a cure is being worked on. And I'm also glad that whatever enemies you fought in that orphanage were not as hard. It seems like you are in one piece, and I am very grateful for that.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting fight. I think you would have enjoyed it, possibly. Full of surprises. A lot of spooky dark magic, though. Then again, probably not.
Oh. Good, good. So, you've heard it already. I'm going to have to make a choice at some point. And, well, I'm really confused. I don't know what to do.
Well, there needs to be a neutral voice back in the Elven City, of course. Someone to, provide that neutral ground, and hopefully that'll maybe have the elves see to reason. Maybe they can pull back on their forces. Maybe they can make some kind of like peace treaty with the dwarves or something. There's something that can be done there, I'm pretty sure. Some form of communication needs to happen between those two capitals.
It's always been difficult, especially with the whole territory thing, but I could try and contact some of my people again and maybe grant me some safe passage into the city without ending up in a jail cell.
That too. That's the other concern. They'll probably arrest you right on the spot, huh?
Most likely. They've already passing the word along that I betrayed them, as to be expected, really. But
would be dangerous to go back alone, of course.
Most likely, but you've already have a lot of things to do as well in here, and I cannot take you away from all of this. What if this is the only way that the city can get a change, and who knows, maybe this alliance with the city will help us eventually make the two other capitals just stop fighting.
I mean, it could be a positive for you to stay and help with us as well. So, if anything were to come out, of course, then maybe they could see that you're fighting for peace. It's a lot of risk. How risky do you want to be is the question.
Well, I haven't taken a lot of risks in my life lately, so I think I'm up for some risk.
Wow.
Oh god, they're about to kiss. Oh my god.
Don't do it, don't do it!
No! That's how Taurin spreads the infection. That'd be awful. No!
Poor guys, they are shipping them so hard. Taurin is sick, guys, come on.
Okay, is it really shipping if they're already dating?
That is true. That, you know what? That's fair. That is
It's already
fair.
a boat. It's a yacht at this point.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, so Galarian moves over and he gives you a hug, Taurin. Just kind of the strong hug. Holds you there for a few seconds. You know that obviously nothing more can happen because of this sickness, but he is kind of ignoring it for a moment just to give you this hug. And after he pulls away from it, he holds your hands and goes, "Don't worry about me. I will meditate and think about it, and I'll see what is best for everybody."
Remember, you could always come with us. So, yeah, definitely it's something to sit down and think about. It's a big decision.
I might take you up on that offer at some point, but for now, I think I will have to think about things. And of course, you have to get cured because, well, it's already getting a little lonely in here.
If I was cured, would you come with us?
Of course.
Hot dog. No, it's just me out of character. But yeah.
He slowly lets go of your hands, Taurin, and he kind of gestures over to, the rest of the group that had just left a little while ago, and he goes, "Don't worry, go join them. I'll just see if I can write another letter and deliver it. I'll be fine. Just need some time."
I believe in you. You'll make the right choice. I should just do like little air kisses as she leaves.
And Taurin, as you leave again, Galarian will give you some of those air kisses back, of course. And as you go down again into the plain dagger, you would see Actually, let me ask this to the rest of the party. Were you guys like outside spying on them, or would you just
No, we would have
went
just
down?
been at the bar.
Okay,
No,
okay.
yeah. Myself and Rexmoa at least definitely just went to like get something to drink
Yeah.
and maybe like some
Maybe
food.
Kipper went to wash his hands.
Kipper goes outside, and Kipper does.
Oh boy.
Kipper's
Kipper do?
so
Does Kipper
good
do?
at it.
What does Kipper do?
He
boy.
climbs the inn.
Is he
climbs
looking through the
inn
window?
Goes and he looks at some of how there's like window planters and there's little grasses growing in between.
Oh,
the
he's
cracks
trying to like
thing.
urban
He's gonna,
foraging.
he's gonna steal the planters.
Look at carrots.
I will say, as first of all,
I rolled a
Wait,
20.
what are you rolling for?
Everything.
You haven't even told me what you're rolling
Foraging.
for.
I think he's trying to do the thing where he just scavenges for food outside.
All right. Well, let's get some of the events happening in order, because as you guys come back down, first of all, this is while Taurin and Galarian are speaking. As you guys come back down, you notice the tavern is the same. The same usual, no other difference. The one thing that you notice though is that there is one more patron this time, and it is your feline friend that you know. He is sitting on the bar, obviously. He is having some drinks. You can see like a couple of empty glasses already, and he just shots down another glass of what seems to be liquor.
We'll sit down right beside him.
Yeah,
I'll sit down right beside him.
as you guys go and sit down beside him, Kipper, are you still leaving?
Am I outside?
Well, that's what I'm
Looking
saying. I mean, you would, as you guys come down, you would be able to see this happening. And that's when I'm asking you, do you still want to leave or do you want to stay?
See the kissing?
No.
No. We're talking about Zarjo. Zarjo's at the
Yeah.
bar and he's like 3 drinks in.
Oh, okay. Can I just postpone my 20 for after we leave?
Okay, we'll do that.
We'll see what happens to us.
we'll see what happens to that. Okay, so yeah, as you guys see him over there, you can see him like shotting like straight booze, and in the barkeep is just obviously serving him as he would. And as you sit down next to him, you can see that, like I said, there's a couple of glasses already empty. And he looks around at you and goes, "Oh, hi. What
What is Zarjo?
are you doing here?"
Did your friends just leave after enjoying their drinks? Which is why there's so many glasses around you?
No. I've been having some drinks myself.
Oh, sorry.
How many glasses would be? At
You
the
would see
bar right
that
now.
you would see like this would be like the third one that he just finished.
Okay. Oh,
And,
that's
but
not too
when you
bad.
notice that he's like shotting them like straight up.
Did you finish your grand invention, Zarjo? Are you celebrating? Should I be celebrating with you, my friend?
Yeah, well, you could say that. Yeah, I just feel like I just felt like killing some time. Really, the whole waiting until the fair is it's killing me.
Anxious, huh?
And you see him order another shot, and the barkeep just kind of gives him the shot, and he just takes it immediately.
What's got you stressed out, Zarjo?
Well,
Something going wrong? Tell us your inventor woes.
it's nothing related to the fair, really. Just
Okay.
random thoughts that pop in my mind, and I needed a break from everything, and well, I thought the bar was a good idea.
Has your thought proved to be correct?
So far, I'm not having a bad time.
Huh. Is this about Boris? Or perhaps your... I'm trying to... Okay, I'm speaking out of character now. I'm trying to remember if he had a girlfriend or if it's like an ex-girlfriend. I guess it doesn't matter too much if
You
I
would
get it
know
right or
that
not.
Boris did mention that he was with someone.
Mm-hmm. Is this about Boris or perhaps a significant other that's not Boris?
Well, how do you... yeah. Yeah, I guess... I mean, I haven't told you any of this, but... Yeah, I was thinking about her.
Mm-hmm. And it made you happy enough to go to a bar by yourself to drink to her honor, obviously.
Not quite. Well, I just remembering the good times we had, you know. Did I ever tell you how I came to be an inventor and everything?
I don't believe you have. You know, we've talked about a great many things, Arjo. But I guess there's always more to learn about each other. Isn't that right, Ambrose?
Mostly what we know is passing things and walking around town. So.
You can see like Zarjo orders another drink, and he shots it again. This will be like the 5th drink at this point. By this point, by the way, Taurin, you would have been done with the talk. And you would be coming down to see your friends talking to your other acquaintance in the bar.
She'll be like that, coming down the stairs.
It's very happy.
Yes.
So after the shot, you can see like he recoils a little bit from the alcohol and goes, yeah, well, when I started with this whole tinkerer inventor thing, I was alone, you know. I didn't have anybody. My family was already gone. I was lucky enough to land myself into a good enough job to afford my house. And
It is a lovely house.
thank you. Well, one day I met her. She was a soldier. I remember she made me feel very safe. She used to she used to defend me from people like Boris. She would scare them off. It was very funny to see. And
She sounds absolutely lovely. You're lucky to have such a woman in your life.
well, that's not. He puts his hand over your like face, Rexmoa. He goes, well, that's not all. That's not all yet.
God, Rexmoa, why?
And he goes, she used to encourage me to keep, tinkering and inventing and making new things and helping people around me with whatever machinery I could. It was a very noble thing to do. Well, she was a very noble person. Well, one day, she got very sick. You heard about the sickness in the Grey Quarter. Well, she was affected by that. And now she's gone. And I couldn't do anything for her.
I'm so sorry, Zacho. I know that must have been horrible.
And you know what? And I tried. I really tried. I was participating in the Inventors Fair, and I was not lucky the past few years, and now I feel like I have a chance to win, and I can go to up there, and maybe I can convince somebody with a lot of money to help me make a cure for all of this.
We're looking into that as well.
She always helped me with everything. She even funded some of my experiments with her own gold. Of course, I told her no, but she did it anyways, and I'm glad she did, because, well, if she wouldn't, I don't know where I would be now. Perhaps here, even more drunk.
You've been doing remarkable, Zacho, and I think she wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
He turns over to Kipper and just puts a hand on your shoulder, just kind of shakes you and goes, "Thank you. I appreciate that."
Dealt with a lot of shitty things in my life, and recently I've only been progressing at all thanks to the people around you currently. But I have since learned that any movement forward is something. You're still inventing, and in fact now you are inventing to try and get a way to manufacture a cure. You are doing what you can, and I think you can be proud of that.
He turns over to you, Ambrose, and goes, yeah, I know I made the good things, and I'm hoping I can win because, well, I don't know about this sickness. I don't really understand it much, but I just hope it's not too late. And he starts ordering another drink from the barkeep. The barkeep would just serve him another drink and he would take him.
Oh, well, Rexmoa was gonna stop that.
Oh, okay.
Rexmoa, like, he would probably, like, the bartender puts it down and, like, he goes to
Rexmoa
reach
just kind of,
for it,
yeah,
and
Rexmoa just kind of
yeah,
swipes
he's
it
just
off
like-
his hands.
Yeah.
Hands on the purse.
I think the thing that you might need is probably not in that glass, Zarjo.
Well, but I'm drinking that.
We can save it for later. Perhaps it's better that we put you in a more brightly lit environment than in the middle of the plain dagger.
It's fine. I'll just pay and I'll go home. I know. And he,
You know, we happen to be walking over there, so maybe we can keep you company and check in on Rupert.
Yes.
My dog that I love.
The dog
won't
that you
lock
would
your
never
door.
forget. Ever.
Never.
We won't lock your door this time.
He goes, oh yeah. How did you lock my door?
I believe it was the Queen of the Fairies helped them. It's the darndest thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, let's go. And he stands up, like stumbling a little bit. He just kind of drops some money on the counter.
Well, I guess I know where we're going next.
So,
Good day, barkeep.
Yeah, the barkeep's just like, take care of him, I guess. And so everybody is following now. Going over to the Scholars District to leave Zarjo at his house. Correct?
Yeah, that's fine with
mean,
me.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of on the way. I mean, not
Let's
exactly,
go.
but
Yeah.
Kipper
Okay.
can root through his garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, I would say is starting to. It's evening already.
Yeah, and it's as I would like to forage
Yes.
all the
Yes.
greens.
So, Kipper, as you are looking around trying to find things to forage, you will find a lot of the things that you can find are not edible, but you do find some like a couple of root vegetables growing around. Like you'll find some carrots and some like herbs in the windows of some perhaps unlucky people that just left them outside to catch some sun while you were walking around.
Oh, I'm not like stealing. It's if it was sticking out of a crack.
Well, no, this city is not a lot of greenery in this city, but what you can see is that.
Understood. Window box, carrot.
Yes.
I'm just imagining it's like it was like a horrible thing growing out of a crack, but I'm like I can make that into a soup.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
you guys take your time to obviously take Zarjo to the mage's district, which is where his home is. It takes you a little while, actually. As he said, it is evening at this point because well, he is kind of difficult to maneuver around because of his condition. But eventually you manage to reach you manage to reach the apartment that he lives in. And he like stumbles around with his keys. You kind of help him open up the door and you put him into his apartment. You know, he just kind of walks over to his room and just kind of like drops down on his bed.
Where's Rupert?
Rupert would like happily greet all of you as he was in the house.
Not bad.
Well, you can't guard his heart, but you could at least guard his well-being, boy. You're doing great.
Boof.
Boofadies.
And yeah, as you you know that as you leave him in the room, he would like look at the picture frame that he has on his nightstand and just kind of like grab it and just kind of hug it as he just lays down there. He's not crying or anything. He's just kind of like expressionless.
Can I take a peek at his workshop?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you would go down, actually. Are you doing this alone or is anybody else with you?
Well, that's for you all to decide.
If we're just leaving him in the room, sure,
Yeah, you would leave him in the room. Okay, so everybody else would be walking around into the room. Let me put you guys over here. It's just like a random workshop image that I found. Very nice looking. You would see, obviously, as you enter the workshop area of this small house, you would see desks with a lot of tools and things scattered around, like papers, like glued to walls, or like chalkboards and stuff like that, full of like data that for you it may seem like ridiculous, honestly. Like you don't understand like 90% of this. However, you would see around the room a few curious things. First of all is his like major invention that is covered with like a tarp. Lifting it up, as I said before, it looks like what you see a normal engine would look like an actual engine for a vehicle. It is, of course, powered by stratagem, so it has the blue glow emanating from inside the machinery. But you would also see another few things. First of all, there would be another picture of this woman around the workshop, which let me put it again in let me show it again for everybody. Let's see, where is it?
I have it here.
I don't see it, man. I lost it. Oh,
It was just called Portrait of a Woman.
that's what I'm looking for. I don't fucking see it, dude. Oh, there it is. I found it. There you go. This time, this is, you know, the portrait thing, but this time is it's a drawing, kind of like a sketch of like her face. You can see like it is a sketch of this lady, and it says on the bottom May, M-A-E. And you can tell this is the sketches of Zarjo himself, because the same kind of technique is used for the many paperworks and like plans and schematics that are around the workshop.
Is it a good drawing, huh?
It looks very good. It looks very
I have to
freaking
ask
good.
him to draw us now.
Oh boy. It does look very good. Also, around the workshop, you see other few smaller inventions. The ones that really would stand out to you guys is, besides the engine, you would see what looks to be a prosthetic arm. It's the exact almost model of a robotic arm, powered by stratagem. Again, it has a blue glow coming from it. It is on a stand, you know, it's being worked on, tools are around it, and like it's kind of opened up and things, but you can see like what resembles a proper arm. And another thing that it would be not necessarily like super covered, but it's kind of, again, it's like a smaller tarp above it. You check it out and you see what looks to be like a kind of like a, how can I explain this? It's like a deli meat cutter. You've seen those kind of like thingies that you put like the meat and just cuts like a tiny,
like in a sandwich shop.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing, and you would see like the same. There's like a cut of meat over there that's like, you know, propped in there to be cut. Same deal. The thing is, this thing is kind of open as well, being worked on, but this one is a lot smaller than what you would see normally. You know, you've seen the proper like sandwich shop like meat cutter thingies that are just huge. This one's very small. But I mean, it is there. That's kind of like the more notable things. You would see like smaller like gizmos and like thingies just all over the place. But this is what seems to be like the most completed out of all of them.
So many inventions. He really is quite the capable young tabaxi. Everyone's in the room with me, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody went as far as I know.
All right. I hold this picture of May, and I look towards everyone, and I say, may I propose something that might sound a little unconventional?
May as well. Wouldn't be the first time.
And then Rexmoa dramatically puts down the picture of May back on Tarja's desk, or however it was left, making sure not to disturb it. I think we should stop Sarjo from participating in the Inventors Fair. What he's looking for in the upper district, he's never going to find it. And with what we've learned about, well, the Saints and the real motivation behind this Inventors Fair, I think it would be quite unwise to hand over this, what did he call it? Motorization technology to them.
I think I wholeheartedly agree. I couldn't see them using it for anything good. I have a fear that Portstrail will use this war between the Elven Kingdom and the Dwarven Kingdom for their advantage at potentially expanding. And with motorization and a weakened Elven and Dwarven Kingdom, I could see that very thoroughly working out.
Well, I will give it to those Saints. They are patient. And quite clever.
But they only speak quarter truths. The entirety of this city has some level of hypocrisy, of the most advanced city, and yet the one that seems to marginalize its people the most thorough.
Well, you can't move as swiftly as they have without, well, exploiting the masses a little bit. But I suppose the
This-
follow-up question to that is, well, what if Sarjo disagrees?
Well, we can't stop him, but I think the biggest issue is he's very much a fan of, the self-proclaimed new gods.
Hmm.
He's,
Yes.
I
It would take
doubt
some
he would.
convincing on our part.
Yeah, I doubt he'd believe people that he's known for around a week versus something he's been indoctrinated into his whole life.
And something like this, gestures towards the engine, well, it's basically his life's work. And we're asking him to throw it away, essentially.
I also think it's pretty much guaranteed to win the fair, too.
Our late friend Boris thought the same thing.
Yeah.
For good reason. This could revolutionize the city, even more so than the stratagems.
My one fear is that in some strange way, the people affected by this disease aren't completely dead.
That reminds me. I didn't want to comment this in front of Zarjo, but he didn't tell us exactly what happened with her. I wonder if she's in the Grey District.
Yeah.
Not alive, of course. Something less than human.
If she's in the Grey District, I doubt we'd be able to tell her apart from any of the other creatures.
I will kind of like point at the sketch. Specifically, I imagine the sketch probably has the necklace that the portrait has as well.
Correct. It does.
As long as she didn't turn to goop. I imagine might still be wearing this. Just a guess. Maybe even unlikely, but it's possible.
Rexmoa was just thinking about how quickly Boris turned within a day, and thinking about how long Zarjo has been mourning May, what form she could possibly even take after being, I guess, like infected for that long.
We don't know if it mutates further than just I think it was the 4 stages, if I recall, without looking at my notes.
Correct.
Yeah, fair. And I guess we haven't really seen anything too extreme, but you never
Yeah.
know.
We've seen
Gotta go
the
down
immediate
to the-
transformation.
Sewers to find out more.
Now, there's still a good amount of time to convince him, and there is a dead clown to witness. And I've never seen a dead clown, only live clowns. And I don't hate them, but they're kind of annoying.
Well, I suppose we could
No, sorry,
provide
go
some
ahead.
exposure therapy.
I would assume they're less annoying when they're dead, and they're just sad.
We shouldn't try to convince Zojo right now. He's busy in his thoughts. So, probably
This
would
is
be
a-
best to go visit the morgue.
There's a surprising amount of entertainment clowns in Miss Bell.
Do they just try to steal money from you?
No. They just do clown things.
So, that was a different type of clown named Trick.
Taurin thinks clowns are cool.
Mm.
Well, I suppose we should let Zarjo sleep those drinks away, and maybe we can go on a little late night stroll towards the morgue.
The morgue at night. Dun dun dun.
The morgue.
And maybe we could talk to the mortuary assistant.
Ooh.
Oh no. What about just the mortuary?
The mortician. Anyways, let's get out of here.
I guess that's a word.
Let's get out. Let's go.
I think
So-
you just invented that word.
There is one issue. We probably need to go speak with the two sisters because we don't actually know what the entertainer looks like.
They're gonna look like an entertainer, the children's entertainer.
You'll have makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, so it might not be a clown?
Get in touch with
hyped
your
it
inner
up to be a
child. Yeah, they
clown
did
so
describe him
much.
as a children's entertainer. I just said clown because it'd be funny.
I want to see a dead
All
clown.
he was that he just like knew some magic tricks that he used to
Yeah.
entertain the kids.
Yeah.
Probably
I
looks more like a
actually,
magician.
I actually do not mind clowns. I just think it's very comedic that Kipper's like,
Comedic?
I've only seen living clowns. How about a dead clown?
Well, you stop by a different D&D stream, you're seeing many of them.
Damn.
Oh wow!
I know exactly
That
the
was
one.
such a mean diss. Oh wait, never mind. I know what you're talking about.
No clue.
Oh no.
I thought you were making a diss at anybody else that does D&D, and then I remembered.
No.
So, what is the plan then?
I guess we're gonna. I mean, do we have to talk to the sisters? I don't think they can really
I
provide
mean,
that much more information.
you could.
Also,
really
it's like
go.
already night. Wouldn't their store
It
be
is.
closed?
It is evening, correct? So by the time that you get to the morgue, which is obviously at the other side, a little bit of the district, it would be.
Yeah.
You would be. It would be nighttime. Yes. My tongue did not
Well, 'cause,
work
like,
there for a second.
Someone chat remix that.
Oh,
Chat
boy.
Right?
chat
The
remix
issue
that.
is that we
I'm
just
fine with
don't
going
know.
to the morgue. I don't really think it's gonna.
Besides,
Yeah,
How
I
do you
was
say?
Willa on
Like,
this
if,
one.
if there's like 20 corpses there, all like, you can make
The
fun
all
of me.
in. If there's 20
what the
corpses
assistant's
all in
for.
makeup, like
Yeah.
clown
They'll
makeup.
help you find who you're looking for. Oh, the clown. Oh, that guy. Yeah, John Smith over here. No worries.
Clown killing spree.
All right. I mean,
I'll
hey,
be darned.
if that is what you
Mhm.
want to do, that's cool. We can do that then.
Mhm.
Awesome.
do it.
So you guys eventually exit the house, leaving the door closed, obviously. So you wouldn't do anything. Nothing bad would happen to Mr. Drunk Zarjo there. And you guys start heading over to the morgue. As I said, because of the walking that you have to do, it will take you quite a little bit. So it will be pretty much sunset by the time that you guys arrive. It is nighttime by all means. You guys arrive and it is sun's down. And as you guys arrive into the morgue, first of all, you do see that people are already starting to pack up their things and just get inside of their houses and everything. And well, with good reason. It is getting to nighttime. Things happen at nighttime in this town. We all know this. This is knowledge that you guys have been aware of at this time. Obviously, this is a morgue. Let's not sugarcoat it. This is looking pretty eerie and pretty scary even. As you guys get close into the alleyways of in this case would be the main district that you guys would be on right now, as things are getting things
Hairy.
are just exactly. So
Awesome.
you approach the morgue. You see there are a few lights on inside of the building. The building is not very large, but it's a sizable house with obviously chimneys for cremation purposes, and it large double doors that seemingly are closed, but obviously you get up to them, just kind of knock, and you notice that they are unlocked.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
So I was gonna say, probably Taurin would probably creak the door open if it's unlocked. Hello, anybody there?
So the door is locked.
No, unlocked.
Oh, it's unlocked. Okay, let's just go in then.
Yeah, Taurin, you creak the door open, you say, hello, is everybody there? You don't get any immediate response, though you can see, like, it's kind of like a small, like, not reception area, but like kind of like a front desk. And there is a hallway to one side of this front desk that would lead you into what would be the, I don't know what they're called, like the storage, the body. So listen, I haven't played mortuary assistant. I don't know all the terms.
No, you're good.
I'm not sure what the term would be, but it's probably, like, they're in lockers. So
Yeah. We'll call it
locker.
Yeah.
No.
It's a people fridge.
Also, Ambrose, yes, you are in the main district, correct?
Okay.
You are on the main district, but around the edge where it almost connects to the gray district. So you're like, you walk, like, effectively you walk the city from one edge to another twice.
Jesus.
That is why time has passed so much.
Getting our steps in.
We need to get some teleport magic, guys.
You guys
man.
are getting your step in. Yeah, but yeah, so as you guys enter, you see that, like, the area is kind of empty, but you see lights open, like little oil lamps to, like, brighten up areas are still on. So you're like, okay, well, there must be people inside. So you guys decide to head in and go into this hallway, and at the end, as I said, there are the doors that would take you to the dead locker kind of area. I don't know what to call it. You guys will be able to hear some slight shuffling from the other side of the door, though, as you approach these ominous looking double doors. It is a morgue. It's gonna look ominous anyways, but it doesn't help the fact that it is nighttime, and what are you guys doing?
Well,
So we don't
shouting
see anyone.
down the hall is what I would be doing.
On the outside, you don't see anybody until you reach the hall and you hear some shuffling.
Surely this is just a worker, and there is nothing weird going on.
We
here.
approached the shuffling.
Okay, but
Okay.
there's shuffling and no
Sneaky.
response back.
Yeah.
Kipper's gonna, like, put his hands out,
Yeah.
just like, I don't know why in my brain, like, Kipper's near the front, but, like, Kipper puts his arms out and he's like, I think something's wrong. You were very loud and no one's answered.
I mean, that happens a lot, lad. It's okay.
Yeah, but this isn't just because Taurin's annoying. This feels
Okay,
like more.
rude.
Maybe they just have tinnitus.
Well,
They just have tinnitus, right? Definitely.
Well, instead of deliberating, we can just find out. The Rexmoa heads towards the shuffling, and he's very vulnerable right now.
Okay, so you open the door pretty much, correct?
Yes, correct.
go.
All right, and as you open the door, you are able to. The first thing that you see is that everything is mostly empty. However, in the mortuary, thank you, Greenie. The mortuary, one of the corpses has been laid out into one of the stretchers, I guess. And
The slab.
Yeah.
The slab.
Exactly. And who you see there is, as a matter of fact, a mechanical automaton. You've already seen this person before. This
You've seen this
machine before. It is the counselor for the saints. the special automaton is looming over this corpse. And
Does he see us yet?
Yeah, I mean, he is very aware that you are he is very aware that you entered, and he in fact like doesn't really react to it. You can see like the screened like face that he has. He is observing one of these corpses and taking samples out of them with a very small kind of like scalpel kind of deal. It's pretty much a knife, but you know. And without even looking at you, he just says, "I thought I'd made myself clear. I didn't want any visitors while I am in research."
Oh. My
Well,
apologies.
Oh, sorry.
We're just looking for a children's entertainer.
That happens to be a dead clown.
They might not be a clown. We were given the description children's entertainer. But they could be a clown.
I'm hoping for a dead clown.
Yeah,
But if you happen to want
don't
a
let us
research
interrupt
assistant,
whatever it is you're doing there.
He stops what he's doing and he turns around to look at all of you and he says, "The assistant is not here at the moment. I asked the building to be left alone for my own purposes."
They left it alone and unlocked. So
yeah, I think
Our
you should
mistake.
fire them.
we can do our thing. You can do your thing. We just got to look through the rest of these lockers, I think.
I'm sure there's a log somewhere we can go through and look through some names, right? Find occupations. It's an idea.
I will remind you, by the way, this automaton standing up is like 7 foot tall, by the way. He looks slim and much better build than all the others that you've seen so far. As I said, he doesn't have a proper face, but there's like a screen with light instead of what would be a face.
Mm-hmm.
And no, go ahead.
Okay. I take that you are doing research yourself, that there's certain aspects to this picture that you don't quite get yourself, isn't there?
He mentions, "Whatever I'm doing here is classified information and must not be seen by any other than official members." And as you guys are hearing him speak, you see him look up slightly, kind of not up, but like behind you at the doors, and you hear the sounds of people muttering, getting closer.
Who's that? Turns around.
I mean, the door is, you would have been inside already. The doors are closed behind you. They're not locked, obviously. You just opened them. But you do hear people approaching.
May I ask a question?
Correct.
DM?
Yes, sir.
Would Ambrose have any knowledge of if the counselor is like strong at all? I know obviously his form seems to be like an improvement of the automatons, but I was wondering if there was like any records of him fighting previously.
Give me a history check, please.
Alrighty, history. 21.
Ooh. Ambrose, while you were gone, you don't really know the origins of this counselor. He is a machine, of course. He was built at some point. You can see the blue glow coming from him. He is 100% powered by stratagem. However, you are not aware of where he came from. At some point, the Saints just had him. Even with the knowledge of what you've heard, you have no idea. This counselor just showed up. One day was built. That's that.
That's not suspicious at all.
But yes, as you guys are kind of like, you know, the counselor just kind of, as he said, he was leaning down, kind of inspecting this corpse. He steps up like properly, now facing all of you, and you hear the muttering of people approaching from behind the hallway that you guys just crossed a few seconds ago. We're gonna end the session right there because we are all out of time.
Yay! Oh wow,
Drop
I
to
need
the
to remember
morgue.
what happened in the beginning of the session. I have
On
to like
Hallows
do a
Eve.
reminder before next episode.
Yes,
in case.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty. So, as per usual, we're gonna say goodbye to the people watching the VODs on YouTube. Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye, Bot Squad. I love you.
Yes.